Nah, people. Joel Benjamin 528 here. You see the title, during the coronavirus, UFO sightings in North America jumped to nearly 6,000 in 2019. Now, we know that's a fact and not fiction. Hold on, let me make this light a bit brighter. There we go. Add some more light. Anyway, so let's get on with it. First off, salute to the international audience. Salute to the domestic. How y'all doing? All the people that rock with me out there, salute to you. I'm going to give you a quick show. We're going to make this one real good. All right? Let me see y'all out there too, man. Don't act like y'all ain't out there. Acting like y'all sleep. What y'all really doing? You know, what y'all doing? Y'all gotta wake up to go to work. I already know the majority y'all not going in to work. You're staying at home quarantine. So let me not kill any time. You know, so the live stream views to go up. I'm just gonna give it to you so the other people gonna have to watch the rebroadcast of the show. Simple as that. So anyway, people, BMB gonna bring this to you. Now, this is one of the things that we will be talking about. These are the days are going live. Hold on, people. Last bit of smoothie. That was good. Had that enhanced moss in it. Anyway, I digress. So everybody know we have the Coronavirus Chronicles coming up, okay? So this is just a slight touch of what we will be talking on in the Coronavirus Chronicles, just so you know, okay? Let me share my screen. Boom. All right, this is the Coronavirus Chronicles, people. Let me get the link for you. See, let me copy and paste that. I'm going to put it in the description. Okay. We're going to touch on this type of subject, what I'm going on, not very briefly, but good enough. Okay. We're going to touch on it. So the Coronavirus Chronicles, the beginning of the end, April 11th, 2020 at 7 p.m. All right. I just put the link in the chat. So hurry up and get it. Ah, boy. All right. I want to play a video for you that I posted up on my Facebook, Joel Benjamin. I got to put it up on the fan page, Joel Benjamin 528 as well. So let me share the screen once again so y'all could see. Remember, Joel Benjamin 528 on all social media, in case you don't know. All right. So this is it here. Now I want you to see this video. A lot of these sightings been going on ever since the quarantine and this coronavirus outbreak that been happening. The problem is a lot of people don't know how long it's been going on. You see, they think it just happened. So this is why I come in to break it down and give y'all the information that's properly needed, people. So check it out. I'm gonna go down here. See, I put it up. Wait. A lot of these sightings has been occurring since the coronavirus outbreak. Check it out. He's going to have a little strong language because the person is very excited at what they're seeing. So take a look. This is recent, people. This is 2020. Look at this shit. What the fuck? This is why they want us to stay in the house. This is why the fuck they want us to stay in the fucking house, nigga.
they doing formations and shit. Like, what's going on for real, for real? Somebody please explain to me, man. What's going on, man? Like, this shit crazy right now. What the fuck? Like, what the?
All right, people. So, you could go on Joel Benjamin 528 and check that out. Now, this is the next thing I want to show y'all. Before I go into this article, actually, let me take time to speak to y'all out there. Now, I only showed that video once. If you want to go back, you can watch it again. It's on Joel Benjamin 528. Make sure you leave a comment. It will be on the Instagram as well soon enough, my Instagram TV. Anyway, these sightings has amplified. They're not telling you stay in the house because they don't want you to see the sightings, because you could just look out your window, which most people been doing. They've been outside their window. Some people have been up on their roofs, their rooftops. So, or just in their backyard. So that's not really the reason they tell you to stay inside. They tell you to stay inside because they don't want your ass to catch the coronavirus. With that being said, let's shift gears. These sightings have been taking place big time since 2019. I purposely sat back, like I said, and not speak on it because it got a lot of heavy stuff we have to drop for the pay-per-view live stream. But not because I'm saving it for the pay-per-view live stream. I always like to sit back and see who else is going to talk about it. And when nobody talk about it, that's when I say, okay, here I come. And I give it to you. So that way nobody can't say that they haven't heard the information. They don't know about the information. Or this information is just not true. That's why I show you the references. So with this one, which I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you how long this has been. Remember the video I did with SpaceX? Try to remember, people. They haven't been that long ago with them sending the satellites up in the sky. I also put it, I believe, in a Instagram story as well. All right. So remember, at one point, UFO sightings had slowed down dramatically in the U.S. Well, they started accelerating at a very high rate recently. So check this article out. And I'm going to maximize it for you because I want y'all to see this date a little bit better. I always want y'all to see what I see. Okay. All right, so we made this a bit bigger. As you see, come on. All right. This is Fox 10 in Phoenix. This is their website, as you can see. This is not me. This is them. Check it out. Viral video of unidentified lights off NC's Outer Banks has people questioning aliens or military. This was done since October 7th, 2019. Now, backtrack. Let's backtrack, people. Didn't we already break down that the virus was here around since September, started kicking it up in October. They had the conference in New York about the coronavirus in October 2019. Okay, stay with me. So, I'm going to play the viral video for you after. Let's just read. Video of a mysterious group of lights in the sky captured off North Carolina's Outer Banks by a man visiting the area has gone viral on YouTube, sparking the classic debate. Was it alien or the military? The video, entitled Real UFO Sightings, was originally posted on YouTube account of Williams guys on September 28th. So he posted it up on YouTube September 28th and shows what appears to be 14 glowing lights hovering motionless above the water. The 30-second video shows guy filming an empty ocean and sky on a boat with the lights out of frame saying, "Look, nothing in the sky at all." Then all of a sudden, guy then turns the camera to the glowing orbs that don't appear to be moving at all. Anybody tell me what that is? Guy continues in the video as onlookers can be heard in the background giving off sounds of shock and amazement at the spectacle. Now, let me play this video for you. Instead of just reading all that, let me just play the video for you.
Look, nothing in the sky at all. Then all of a sudden, bam! What is that? Anybody tell me what that is? We're in the middle of the ocean. On a ferry. Nothing around. Look. Nothing around. No land, no nothing.
All right, people. So this was since 2019. All right. This was since 2019. And just so you know, Event 201, conference that we broke down, remember I told you, they also spoke about dealings with UFOs and all that other stuff. Okay, so this is not me saying this. This is simply right here, Fox News in Phoenix reporting on something from North Carolina. Why is that? With these UFO sightings, look at the time frame. Now I'm about to show y'all something else. Again, let me share my screen so you see what I see. Now, what's up with y'all in the comment? Y'all sleeping or something? Like, what the? Well, yeah, y'all ain't up. That's all. Like, what the hell? We got over 124 people live. Where's y'all manners? Y'all don't say hi. Salute to the international audience. Salute to the domestic and all those that rock with me. What's up? It's 1:21 where I'm at right now. It's late, and I'm giving y'all this work. Most y'all could say is come on and come and say hi. Like, damn. Or y'all in shock right now. Which one is it? All right, let me show y'all this. Because, yeah, I ain't getting much love from y'all. Y'all sleepy and ish. All right. Now, a lot of these people are blaming the sightings of recent on Elon Musk. Okay. There it is right there. Let me maximize the screen for you. So this is an article that was posted in January. UFO sightings in North America jumped to nearly 6,000 in 2019. That's just in 2019 alone. The sightings have dropped in California, Florida, and Washington. Top the ranking for most UFO sightings. Okay, that is crazy. Keep those three in mind: California, Florida, and Washington. And I really don't want to read through all this. Mind you, this is ABC News. Let me maximize this even more, because I don't want y'all to say, yeah, make that nice and big for you. See that? ABC News, people. That's not me. I gave y'all the source. All right. ABC News. UFO sightings in North America jumped to nearly 6,000 in 2019. California, Florida, and Washington topped the ranking for the most UFO sightings. When was this done? January 8th, 2020 at 5:56 p.m. All right. And there was a rise in the number of North Americans who looked up in the sky in 2019 and found something that didn't look like a bird or a plane. The National UFO Reporting Center, which tracks calls and messages from people around the US and Canada about strange lights in the sky, reported that it received 5,971 sightings in 2019, a jump from 3,395 in 2018. Now, just in 2018 alone, that was a lot of UFO sightings. All right, but let's continue. Peter Davenport, who runs the independent organization that's based in Davenport, Washington, said he couldn't explain why more people called about seeing flashing lights, fireballs, disc-shaped objects, or other oddities in 2019. One of the mysteries of ufology is there is a fluctuation in the number of reports over the years. He told ABC News in a phone interview, some years it's been low, but it's gotten higher recently. California led the country's last year with the most number of UFO observations to the site, 485 in total, an increase of 182 sightings from 2018. Florida came in second with 385 sightings in 2019, which has 156 more reports than in 2018, according to UFO Reporting Center data. Let's continue. Washington came in third with 222 reports last year, which represented an increase of 51 from 2018, according to the site. Let's continue. See, this is ABC News again, by the way. I want to stress this. Why is ABC News? This is considered very reputable news source. Why is ABC News taking such an interest in this? Pay attention, people. I'm giving y'all that work. Okay? Let me go to the chat and see. I'm giving y'all that work. Okay? I don't even want to read the rest of this article. I just put this up to show you, okay, right there. I just put it up to show you that ABC News is interested in it, and it's a big thing. And they started it early January of this year. Now, I have another article I could show you where they talk about it's because of Elon Musk putting up all these satellites in the air, which we talked about on here already, but that's bull. Because he's not doing these satellites, putting them up late at night. And not only that, the satellites that we seen that was last year in Carolina, in the open waters, no land was around. And the lights was just staying there glowing. The first one I showed you, which is recent, that happened in March. Yes, March it happened in, shows the lights going away. Okay. And then they're moving real slow, and then they stop and hover. Now, this is the thing I noticed with these UFO accounts ever since this thing been going on with the coronavirus. I have noticed that the sightings more show the crafts going away or leaving Earth, going away from the ground, not coming to. That's just my observation of the UFO calls that have been placed and the videos that I have seen thus far. Okay, that's all I'm saying. I don't know why they're leaving the planet. I don't know if they're leaving the planet. How come? I don't know none of that. All I know is it's been happening. All right. Now, I've seen one or two, but I don't talk about it because I know what it is. It's a reason why I said the chariots are coming back. All right. They know about this. Remember, we did the live stream, and I also posted up on my Instagram, Joel Benjamin 528 on Instagram, with Trump and the Space Force. Trump started a new Space Force. Let me tell you something. Me and Consul done explain how this dollar hyperinflating. Me and Divine done told you, get your gold. I done told y'all numerous of things. It's time for y'all to take heed. You will be left behind. And I'm not trying to sound all biblical with it, but you are going to be left behind because a lot of y'all is just not taking heed. Okay? So you have UFO sightings all over. Now, what I find very interesting, the ones in New York, upstate New York to be exact, they're not talking about these UFO sightings in a big way. Even in New York City, they've been happening because I've seen a few. Okay? I've seen a few. And they're not talking about it in a huge way. They're just keeping it like low key, like if nothing's been happening at all. And that's not true. There's a lot of stuff that's been happening. You all have to tap in more to the spirituality and that side. So basically, you know what's going on, what is to come. That's basically what it is in a nutshell. Again, I'm not trying to be on here too long with this live stream, but I know this is information that has not been presented to you yet. So that's why I'm presenting it to you now. And I'm only doing it very briefly. Believe it or not. This is not even me going hard. It's not even me going hardcore on it. All right. So I think we're done with that article. It's more I could read on, but you know, when you got people seeing the same thing and then you see the same type of glowing lights from last year to this year, okay, and then you have so much in one area. See, a lot of y'all people forgot about those UFOs that came down the holy sites. Remember the one that came down at the Wailing Wall? It came, hovered over, made a big flash, and then pff, went back up into the sky. Yeah, I know y'all forgot about that. But I didn't. Okay? I didn't. So that's just a reminder for you. Anyway, I have one more article to show you, and then I'm going to end up the stream, people. So bear with me. Because it's late. I know y'all probably want to go to bed. Yeah, probably saying, man, we ain't got time for this work, man. You're doing too much. 5 to 8. Okay. Bear with me. I got you. Check this out. Coronavirus to blame for record numbers of UFO sightings in Belgium. These same sightings with these type of lights been seen all over the world. All right? All over. Let me read this article for you people. The COVID-19 lockdown, clear weather, and Elon Musk have caused the highest number of sightings since Belgium's great UFO wave of 1989. Now, let me say this. See how they made a business to throw Elon Musk in there? So Elon Musk is in Belgium setting up all these satellites? No. Was he out in the water in North Carolina where there's no land, nothing around, sending up satellites? No. Does the satellites just stay in the air and hover? No. Do the satellites go in formation and then zigzag across the skies? No. 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 Not at all. So why they keep trying to push this narrative in there? And then, yes, the skies have been awfully clear since this COVID-19 thing been going on. But what happened? How come they're not spraying the chemtrails anymore like they used to every day? Because they know the chemtrails is already messing with our breathing as it is. So with this whole COVID-19, it will behoove them not to spray because they know they'll be affected too. All right, let me get y'all this work. I'm about to end out this tree. Let me read the rest of it. This is in Belgium, by the way, people. Okay? This is the Telegraph. All right? This is not me. This is the Telegraph, which is a reputable news source out there. Okay? So check this out. Coronavirus and tech tycoon Elon Musk have been blamed for a record number of UFO sightings in Belgium. There were 87 reports of potential alien spaceships in March in Belgium, most of them in Dutch-speaking Flanders, and 188 in the first 3 months of the year. From March 28th to April 1st, more than 50 Belgians in Flanders reported a row of moving lights flying from west to east. Fredericks Delar, the coordinator of the Belgian UFO Reporting Center, said Belgium's imposition of lockdown measures to fight the coronavirus was likely to be responsible. We suspect that the clear weather of the past few days and the COVID-19 measures have caused this strong increase, he told the Telegraph. Now, let me stop right there, because ain't no need to even go on more in this article. Matter of fact, shut you off. Ain't no need to even go on anymore. Okay, what do you mean you suspect? Either it is or it isn't. There's nothing to suspect. Okay? There's nothing to suspect. Either it is or it's not. Don't try to blame people staying at home more now, and no, because they're being able to look. They're looking out their windows now. They're in their yards. They're on top of their roofs now. They have time to interact with each other now. They also have time to film it. all hours in the night, during the day, different areas, out in the ocean. They're able to film these bright lights. So don't try to blame it on no damn Elon Musk, because that don't even make sense. I'm just saying, people. Let me see, how many of y'all have had any sightings or seen anything? Because it might just be me. What the hell do I know? What am I talking about? You bugging Joel Benjamin 528. None of that been happening. All right, we got over 252 people watching live right now. I want to hear from at least some of you. What are your takes on it? Have you seen any of these things that been reported? Have you ever seen, lights in the sky? Let me be nice. Let me say it like that. Lights in the sky. Let me see here. Let me wait for your response. Bryant, what do you have to say, Bryant? Bryant say, they preparing for war. They not worried about spraying the skies. Yeah, some places are still being sprayed, but not as much like before. So yeah, they're preparing. You're right. War with the chariots. I agree. It's one they're not going to win, but it's something they have doing, nonetheless. So, okay, let's see who's seen. All right, Mr. Tree, you seen. Let me see. Sinosaur, you've been into it since what, 13? From a young age. Okay, cool. Oh, you only seen one years ago? You've seen them years ago? How many people seen them recent? 23 G-Wiz seen them. This one says no, they haven't seen any. Start looking up in the sky more. Bryant says I have. Damn, light. You experienced one, light bearer. You experienced one face-to-face since in 1994. I would like to hear about that experience. Bryant, you've seen them for years. Yeah, you've seen the UFOs, okay. Carrie, you've seen them. Rohan, yeah, you've seen them. Yeah, a lot of people haven't been talking. Look how much people have been seeing these things. See, I know I'm not bugging. This Nick Yoda says large yellow and orange orbs every other night when I walk my dog. It flashes every 5 to 6 minutes or so. Now that's very interesting that you say that. Where are you located, Nick Yoda? Where are you located? Because that's very interesting that you say that. All right. And Nick says not a star behind it. So you're in an area where they can't lie and say, oh, it's stars. No, okay, so I want to know where you located, Nick Yoda. Because are you in California, Washington, or Florida, and places where they say it's heavy? Because I heard people say the same thing in the sequence every 5 to 6 minutes, and they're describing these orbs. And the crazy part about it is they're describing them in the daytime. They're not just only seeing it at night. Where's Marble Hill? Where's Marble Hill? What state? What state is that? I want to know the state. Nick Yoda, tell me what state you're in. All right. Lightbearer said, yes, I caught one recently on video about 3 years ago. Now, if y'all remember last year, I did the Magnetar star in dealing with Mercury retrograde, and it talked about the warping entities that's been coming through, and how basically havoc will be wreaked in around this time. More sightings are going to come up. A lot of strange things is going to come, people. And like I said, this is not the only virus to come hit. This coronavirus. This coronavirus is going to be child's play compared to the next one that's going to be on the way. All right. New York, you in New York City? Oh, okay. Nick Yoda, you in New York City. Marble Hill. Oh, you in that fancy area. You in that fancy area. Well, the nice brownstones and stuff is. Anyway, continue. So, let me see. South Carolina. Mercedes Seek says, I've seen orange and yellow orbs in South Carolina and in North Carolina in daytime. Yes, in the daytime, people are seeing these things now. All right. Now, the next thing is those trumpet sounds that's been playing. Okay. People have been seeing the chariots of fire, and they've been hearing these trumpet sounds. I already did a show on that. I don't think I need to revisit that again. But these trumpet sounds, I'm talking about big noise, like, you know, the last time I seen a movie, broke that down and touched on that. It's a movie called War of the Worlds. Matter of fact, let me pull that up for you. Okay, so y'all can see what I'm talking about, or get an idea of the drums or trumpet sounds, as they call it. Type in War of the Worlds. I believe that was with Tom Cruise. Okay. And they'll make these noise like brrr. They also decided to have a TV show on it, BBC. But it came out, the one with Tom Cruise came out in 2005. All right. I want to play, let me try playing the trailer. Okay. Check this out. Let's just play the trailer. Because I really want y'all to see what I see, so y'all get a better understanding and an idea. Bear with me, people. I'm going to have you see what I see in a second. And in the Bible, it talks about when these trumpets are sound was to come. These trumpets been playing, I think, since 2016, and it intensified real fast, more so in 2018 up until 2020. So check it out. This is a trailer. So y'all get an idea. If y'all haven't seen this movie, y'all at home now, y'all ain't doing shiznicks. Y'all really ain't doing much. So y'all got time to turn on Netflix and check out this movie. Really?
8:30. Said 8 o'clock.
Get a hug?
Robbie's got a paper and she's yet to begin.
That's not type
You just gotta start writing it first.
Oh, come on. That's what I do without the skipping. These are the ills of going live, people. These are the ills of going live.
8:30. Said 8 o'clock.
Get a hug?
All of a sudden, YouTube experiencing interruptions. Look right here. Really. Find out why. No need. All right. We're not going to keep going back and forth with that. People, you get the idea, go watch it yourself. All of a sudden, YouTube experience interruptions. You can't make that up. Oh, snap. My man, Chief Ephraim. What's up, Chief Ephraim? Salute to you, man. He put Revelation 8 and 6, and the seven angels which had the seven trumpets prepared themselves to sound. I almost want to share the link with you. No, I know almost. I want to share the link with you. You got my number, man. Text me an email if you want to come on here. I'll share it with you, because with these chariots and stuff that's going on, if you want to jump on the live, you have my number. You have my you got both numbers actually. So you can hit me up on this one right here, 929-374-3828, or hit me up on the next one. It's up to you. But yeah, I had Chief Ephraim on my channel before. If I don't know who he is, he was one of the guys that was in the whole thing where surrounded by a group of red hats, or you know, the people, MAGA hats, with the MAGA hats on, Make America Great Again. He was on the news, heavily on the news, and they stood their ground. They stood their ground. So if you want to come on, brother, text me an email. We'll even promote your other channels too. Let them know to go check it out. I did one of the I did a live stream on one of his channels where he was talking about the treasures of darkness. Now, a lot of these lights, the viruses, the plagues, all that people are seeing, all this was talked about in the Bible, and it's coming at an accelerated rate. Also, I'm not even getting into the bunch of locusts that's happening in Africa right now. That's a whole nother live stream. Okay? That's a whole nother live stream, people. You get what I'm saying? These locusts that's coming out here left and right. And we're going to get into these lights and these trumpet sounds. Let me hit Rabbi Murphy up. Bear with me, people. Y'all already know these are the airs of going live. I'm trying my best to give y'all, you know, a good show and lots of information so you could take with you. So you can't say that this ain't, you know, the truth. We're going to give you the truth. Hold on, people. Bear with me. Let me see if my brother will join me. Brother, he left New York living the life, man. Him and his wives. They doing good. Most High bless them. Okay. And this brother, he really be dropping it. So we're going to also give him the floor on this, because he's able, like what we're talking about, when we say it is prophecy, it is prophecy. Okay. And that's just it. So we're going to go into it and tell y'all where you could get it, where y'all could find it at. I sent it. Okay. Again, there's a lot of these orbs, these chariots of fire, these round discs that people have been seeing. And there's a lot of cubes people been seeing. That's why if you go to the old live stream, you're going to see where me and Brother Divine spoke about the order of Saturn. You have a group called the Order of Saturn. Then you have a next group called the Order of the Black Cube. We also did a pay-per-view live stream on it, where we told people like around this time, this type of stuff will be happening. The next live stream I'm going to touch on, just so y'all get a heads up, is going to be the one with the locusts in Africa. All right. I told y'all that would be next. It's there. That's why I touched in the book of Revelations to you when this stuff will be open. I'm waiting for my brother to come on. My brother, Rabbi Murphy. Okay. And he's going to give y'all some insight. He's also known as AKA Chief Ephraim. Let me show that video one more time on my Facebook, because I don't think people saw it. So, being that I got more people in here, this is a video that's recent. This is on my Facebook, people. Check this out. Y'all know I'm always going to give you all that work. This was this year, by the way, what I'm about to show you. This video. Okay. Let me share my screen. Check it out.
It's why the fuck. Look at this shit. What the fuck? This is why they want us to stay in the house. This is why the fuck they want us to stay in the fucking house, nigga. It ain't the coronavirus, nigga. It ain't the radiation, nigga. It's this. What the fuck is this? What is this? What is that? What is that? What is this? Hold on. What is this? What is this? What is that? What is this? What is this in the sky right now? What's going on? They're not airplanes. They doing formations and shit. Like, what's going on? For real, for real. Somebody please explain to me, man. What's going on, man? Like, this shit crazy right now. What the fuck? Like, what the?
All right. You could go on Joel Benjamin. This is my Facebook and see it. It will also be up on the fan page, Joel Benjamin 528. Okay. And you see the guy's reaction. He's like very excited. All I gotta say is that's not why they want y'all to stay in the house, people. Okay. Not so you can't see no UFOs. You can simply look out your window or be in your yard. All right. It is what it is. Healing Waters says, Joel, I saw the same thing. They started forming. All right, what I want to know, what city and state you're in. That's what I want to know. I want to know what city and state you are in, because that's a very, very extremely important. So please tell me what city or state you're in. Healing Waters. Okay. Healing Waters says facts in Florida, about 15 of them. You see, where did we just say most of the cases been? California, Florida, and Washington. Okay. The internet savior laughing, saying, is he from Florida? I don't know where that dude was from acting like that, but probably so. Healing Waters says, started off flames of fire, then turned into orange orbs in Orlando, Florida. Okay. Anybody else have seen these type of lights that I've shown you? Have anybody else seen them? I want to know. I want to know from you. And yes, I want to know now. Let me send this to my brother one more time because I don't know if he got it. I don't know why haven't he jumped on yet. These the L's are going live, people. Because I want to show you the breakdown now. Jack asks a very good question. Excuse me. Wakies 2511. That sounds like a Star Wars name. But anyway, he asks, why Florida? Good question. Why Florida? Better question, why California? Even better question, why Washington? But Florida is a hotspot location with heavy UFO activities. Florida, California, Washington. I'm going to tell you the main hotspot activities where they have a lot of UFO action. Okay? You have New York is one of them. Especially when you start going upstate New York. It's in New York City, but more so like when you start hitting Queens and the Bronx. Those type of areas. Definitely Staten Island. You'll see way more in those areas in New York City. Okay. Our next place is South Carolina and North Carolina. One, they have a lot of Air Force bases there. They have military bases there, period. Okay. So in South and North Carolina, you will see a lot of activity there. Okay, just so you know. I want to make you know that. What happening is, what's been happening, a lot of people just haven't been paying attention. Now in Florida, it also have a lot of military facilities out there in Florida. So y'all got to be mindful of that. Dark Matter says, Baltimore, Maryland, some days ago, seen them also. Facts. It's out there, people. Hold on, let me call my brother and find out what's up. We waiting on him. The hell? Hello? Mm-hmm. Oh, well, you gotta activate your mic and camera. You got the StreamYard? Yeah, so it should work. Just click it and then allow access. All right. All right. So yeah, he's having technical difficulties. But let's get back to it. So let me see if I could find a video with you. YouTube video of strange trumpet sounds that has been played. Okay. Let me see. And the mysterious trumpet sounds that they have no idea where these sounds is coming from. I'm going to show you this video. Let me see. And it's a lot of times it's early in the morning, or it might be late at night, or it might be in the evening. And the first time I heard of it being played, I was like, okay. And like I said, it started kicking up around 2018. I said, it's time. It's coming. I made sure I gave the warning. Nobody listened. But it's here now. Now y'all have no choice but to listen. Check this out. Once again, let me share my screen so y'all see what I see. Joe Benjamin 528. We got about 214 people on live right now. If y'all seeing any orbs, like I said before, let me know. Before I go on dark matter, Baltimore, Maryland. Some days ago, seen them also. Never in the day seen nothing like it. Recorded it to prove it. Oh, good. So you got the recordings. Excellent. There we go. Let me share my screen. These the ills are going live, people. The ills are going live. Check this out. Hopefully it don't act up. This is actual footage of people actually playing the trumpets.
What is going on?
Sounds.
Strange sounds are being heard around the world. In Sweden, this sure sounds like a trumpet. In Michigan, another trumpet-like sound. In British Columbia, Canada, Dr. Glenn McPherson says he heard a strange humming sound in his home. First, he thought it was an appliance.
Ultimately, I cut the power to the entire house, and the sound got louder.
Then he discovered he was not alone.
This is, in fact, a worldwide phenomenon, and I'm calling it the worldwide hum.
Check out his hum map data project.
Look at that map. Look at that map. First off, before I continue, let me say salute to my brother, all right, Chief Ephraim, aka Rabbi Murphy. Shalom, shalom, my brother.
Shalom, shalom. People. I hope you're having a blessed quarantine. We're about to go into Passover. I hope y'all safe, well protected and guided under the Lord's angels' wings, knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. Shalom.
Facts, gang, gang, gang. Shalom, shalom. So I definitely brought my brother on because me and my brother Ben spoke about this before, and it's something that's continuing. Now, if you see the video, look at the World Hum map. They created a map to show you all over. Look at those red dot locations. This is all over the world. Canada, Sweden, America. Okay, all over. All over Europe, all over Africa, just these weird trumpet sounds, and they have no idea where it's coming from. All right, so let me continue playing the video before we go in.
Today, some 17,000 civilians and scientists from around the world.
You see that? Now, this is in 2018. Look when this video is out, January 2018. Look how much of these, look, all these areas red. These are the judgment day areas. Look at that. Look at Europe. Look at America. Look at Canada. This ain't me. This ain't me, people. This ain't me putting this up. This is them. Look at Hawaii, all them areas. This is not me. Look at over here. How so much red spots is in the New York, New Jersey, Connecticut area. Look at some in Africa. Now, when you go back and you start checking this out, you hear that there's even, you see they have just a few blips on the dot with Africa. That's because a lot of the Africans haven't been calling it in and reporting it. Because of the lifestyles they have, like they still got internet cafes, and the internet cafes is a big thing out there where they'll get to go and join on the internet. Okay, so like I said, this is not me just lying about it, showing that this is them. And if you go and ask a lot of people from Africa, they will tell you like, yo, it's crazy out there. So let me play this. These trumpet sounds are playing everywhere. You see? And this picture right here is showing you, look, last map update, September 2017. So we could only imagine what it is right now.
Data project. Today, some 17,000 civilians and scientists from around the world who call themselves hummers have reached out to him, saying they heard the same thing. McPherson thinks the mysterious hum could be caused by low-frequency sound waves that sound like this. He actually built this 3-foot by 6-foot.
You hear that? Low, it could be caused, probably be caused by low frequency sound waves that sound like this, and he show it. That's now different from what they put in War of the Worlds in 2005. See, they been knew about this is coming. The same thing where they talk about the chariots of fire, the lights, they been knew about this. So let me continue with the video. And this is Inside Edition.
Blocks out low-frequency sound waves. For some reason, even inside it, he says he still hears the strange hum going into the.
Now, that device he made is specifically to block out low frequency sound waves. Even when he gets inside, he still hears the hum. Pay attention, people. That's because it's something deep and spiritual. You won't be able to run from it or hide from it. When you see these lights, you think you're going to be able to hide. You're not going to be able to hide, and it's about to get heavy. I don't care how much underground bunkers you build. That the underground bunkers is not going to protect you from earthquakes. I always say that, and y'all don't get it. Oh, and we're going to get into the earthquakes that's been happening all around the world too. We're going to get into that at a later date and time. Let me finish up this video.
Made absolutely no difference whatsoever to my perception of the hum. If anything, maybe even it got louder.
Inside Edition producer Brianna Deutsch climbed inside the coffin-like box to test it out. She hears no hum.
Pretty dark.
Now listen to these strange booms that sound almost from another planet. It could be a sonic boom from a fighter jet breaking the sound barrier. Another possibility, a meteor. This home security camera in Bridgewater, New Jersey, actually caught the flash and the sound of a meteor.
Huge explosion. Loud enough and strong enough to knock.
And let me say by saying this, and I know my brother on here will agree with me. That's bull caca. That ain't no damn meteor. And you know how I'm going to prove it? If that's the sound and you see how bright that light is and it comes streaking by and the sound it make like that and that or the where they trying to say is a jet. First off, you'll see the jets in the sky. Secondly, if that was a meteor, do you know what happens when a meteor hits? They rush to the site, quarantine the area in the 360-degree-mile radius where nobody could come in. Obviously, if it's a meteorite streaking down and so low, it had to hit and fall somewhere. How come we have no reports at that time? Because I've been following this for a long time, people. How come there's no reports of that meteorite being found or seen? See, y'all don't want this work tonight. I really don't think y'all want this work tonight. And I got my brother on here right now. You want to say anything about that, brother, before I play the video?
Well, yeah, you know, you're absolutely right. If meteors are hitting the earth and all of that, and they're coming from outer space, why there's never no smashed satellites on the floor? If they coming from different ways, why their satellites are not getting smashed? If they got all these satellites in space, you know, that's just something to think about also.
Facts. 100% facts. Let me play the rest of the video.
Pictures off my walls, shattered glass all over the place.
That may help explain some of the booms. But others remain a weird mystery.
Yo, let me play that sound again. That sucker sound creepy. Listen to the sound again.
But others remain a weird mystery.
People, this ain't me. This ain't me. This is Inside Edition that showed this. Okay? This is Inside Edition. So if you're going to try to say, yo, somebody, or y'all just fear mongering, y'all trying to say the Lord coming back, you fear mongering, how much proof and more information you want and need? Go ahead, brother. You got the floor. Give out your channels, by the way.
Okay, for those that don't know, man, I represent the Hebrew Israelite community. We definitely believers of the Bible. We believe in the Bible and from the beginning to the ending, from Genesis to Revelation, including the Apocrypha. And if you want to catch what we teach about and what we believe in, my channel is Chief Ephraim Amath Pagai. That's Chief Ephraim Amath Pagai. Just put in Chief Ephraim and the channel will pop up. All right. I represent the House of Israel, HOI. My elder is Priest Zabak. I know a lot of people in the conscious community and the other communities, they know my elder. He's been out there teaching for over 30 years. So, yeah, that's about it. But what I wanted to say also is that those what you call UFOs, they're written in the Bible, and those represent the angels of the Lord. Those are chariots of the Lord. Those are not, they're not green Martians coming out of there. They're real slim with a big head. It's none of that. Those are actually angels. And when you read the book of Ezekiel, you can read it for yourselves. The first chapter, it describes the chariots. It describes the angels that came from these chariots. That's why they have a space system. Donald Trump is building the space system. And what is that for?
Force. The
the
different
Space
branch
Force.
of the military. He's not building. He built it already. He started it up, the Space Force.
Right. So what you need a military and space for if you don't plan on going to war with the chariots of the Lord? And that's all recorded in the scriptures. But those that don't believe are the same people that are wearing masks today. You understand? We don't go out there wearing masks. You might have some bruise here and there, but we don't fear no COVID-19. We don't fear these plagues and pestilence because we roll with the Lord. You see what I'm saying? Our faith is in God. And I just want to read this real quick. This is in the Apocrypha. This is the book of 2nd Esdras, chapter 15, verse 4. It says, "For all the unfaithful shall die in their unfaithfulness." You know, you got the conscience community. They got all the powers of their ancestors and of their gods, but they over here wearing masks. They wearing gloves. The Bible says, "Fear none of these things. No weapon formed against us shall prosper, but it's only those that believe in the Lord and is doing his will." You understand? So a lot of things is happening right now that can be explained. The COVID-13, it's even if y'all believe, y'all go with the conspiracy theory, even if y'all believe it was created and patented, which it probably is, guess what? The Lord still put that thought in man's mind to create it. Because he said he prepared evil for the day of judgment. So all of these things is bound to happen. And
hold on, brother. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
With that part, what you just said, where you say the Lord, he prepared evil for the days of judgment. There's a part where we know where the Lord basically said, "I make all things." Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if these people don't understand that he prepared evil for the day of judgment, maybe you'll understand that it have angels, which is known as angels, where funny thing, the time of the last tsunami, when they had the last tsunami, you seen in broad daylight chariots, UFOs, and it was on live news coverage when they were showing it live, zipping through back and forth. It have these beings that's waiting, it says, for the Lord's will to just give them the okay, and they take great pleasure in wreaking havoc over us. It's like you got a pit bull, you still got your pits, right, brother?
Yes, sir. I got my pit bull, and I'm getting my Argentina Dogo next week, Lord willing.
All right. So it's like when you have a pit bull on a leash, and the master's holding it, and the pit bull just waiting for the master to say, "Sick him, get him." Okay. Because truth be told, a lot of those angelic beings don't like us to begin with. We know the story. Even though that they'll work for the Lord, a lot of them don't like us and the whole breakdown. See, so some of y'all might think this is spooky tonight, but I'm going to give y'all the source with these lights and these trumpet sounds. So go ahead, brother.
Yeah, well, since you said that, I'm just gonna go to the scripture real quick. And this is Isaiah 45 and we're gonna start from 5 to the 7th verse. It says, I am the Lord, and there is none else. There is no God beside me. I girded thee, though thou hast not known me, that they may know from the rising of the sun and from the west, and that there is none beside me. I am the Lord, and there is none else. I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and I create evil. I, the Lord, do all these things. You see? So the Lord is the creator of all things. That's why he is the master creator of heaven and earth and the whole universe.
That's right. Facts.
You know, and I just wanted to go into another scripture real quick. I know people might say this is pseudo and stuff like that, but we can explain everything that's happening right now out of the Bible. You can't get it nowhere else.
Give them that work, brother. Give them that work. You on Jordan Benjamin 528. You know the family. Hey, you could say you came on with the how they call me, the Hebrew wizard tonight, man.
Right.
You doing that work. Let's give them that work, man. Come on, give them that work. My audience is very aware of what's going on. You have the floor, brother. You got the floor.
God, all praises. The Hebrew priests. We don't want to be a wizard. We're the Hebrew priests.
Well, I know that's what I am.
Right.
You know these haters out here, so I'm like, okay.
Right. So this is where the COVID-19 comes from. This is where your coronavirus came from. This is the book of Amos, chapter 3, verse 6. It says, shall a trumpet, and there goes your trumpet, shall a trumpet be blown in the city, and the people not be afraid? Shall there be evil in the city, and the Lord have not done it? The Lord did these things. The Lord blew the trumpet. The trumpet is the Israelites. We've been warning y'all for years, but y'all laugh at us. Y'all call us pseudo. Y'all call us Power Rangers. Y'all say we dress like Mortal Kombat characters and Ninja Turtles and all these things. So we took
now they look like
that.
Mortal Kombat characters with the face mask going on.
Right. You know, so now while y'all covered up looking like Mortal Kombat, we sitting up here laughing. We like, look at the people. We try to warn y'all. We told y'all these things was coming to pass. We told y'all they're on the brink of World War III. And I don't know if you explained it yet, but you can go and search it out right now. America is on their way to Venezuela.
Oh yeah, touch on that, please.
They on their way to Venezuela. For those that don't know, Venezuela had the cheapest oil. They were cheaper than the Middle East, but they didn't want to deal with them. They said, nah, we're gonna keep the money coming from dealing with the Arabs, but we're gonna debo Venezuela. And that's what they're doing now. Trump got ships on the way to Venezuela to take their oil. You see, so there's a lot of greasy things happening. And this is what happens when they give you order ab chaos. It's called order from chaos. And that's what they're doing right now. But while y'all all sleeping and paying attention to the COVID, and you talking about 5G and all these conspiracy theories, they over there going to Venezuela taking that oil. This is real stuff. You understand? And the Bible prophesies about all of this. You can't get this.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
That's why I did the live stream, which a lot of people loved. And salute to all the people that called me on that and showed love for that live stream I did with the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse. So y'all see when y'all see me with these seals or whatever the case may be, A lot of people don't understand, and they say, yo, he's doing high wizardry, voodoo. And I'm like, are you not aware when the seals crack and the trumpet sounds? Which I want you to get to that verse too, brother, with them saying when they play the trumpets, when the trumpet sounds, and then you know the verse of when they see the lights in the sky or the fiery balls in the sky.
Yeah, that's different from Revelations, but yeah, I got
No,
you.
I know that, but I just want you to touch that it is there. They still talking about it. That's my point. It is spoken about.
Right.
So a lot of y'all that been saying the 5G, and I'm like, yeah, the 5G is harmful, but the 5G is not causing the coronavirus. I've done told you that. All right.
Right.
Tracy Natural said, let him know Chief Ephraim Flames. She got the flames up. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got it. You got the floor, man. Give him that work.
All praises, all praises. So Isaiah 66 and 15, that's what you wanted right there. Isaiah 66 and 15 says, for behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind. So the chariots, now an old school chariot is horses. A chariot can't come like a whirlwind. When the UFOs, when they spinning, okay, those chariots, they're spinning like a whirlwind. Okay, so the Bible's describing that. A horse can't spin like a whirlwind. All right, it says, for behold, the Lord will come with fire and with his chariots like a whirlwind to render his anger with fury and his rebuke with flames of fire. For by fire and by his sword will the Lord plead with all flesh, and the slain of the Lord shall be many. See, what people don't realize is we can't liberate ourselves physically. We're people still stuck at the bottom, whether we have a coronavirus, whether we have a black president, whether we have black civil rights, whatever the hell whatever happens in the change in course in America, we as a people, when I say we, I'm talking about the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, we are still at the bottom, no matter what. With the COVID-19, you might have a few white folks now that want to be a little bit more kind to us, and they want to be a little bit more respectful to us because they never been so scared in their lives. I've bumped into brothers and sisters that are in their 60s and 70s, and they said they've never seen nothing like this in America ever before. So right now, the Lord has these people, because I'm going to show y'all something. The Lord has America running scared. And the reason why he has America and Europe running scared is because the Israelites are waking up right now. There's a great awakening happened throughout the four corners of the earth. You can look it up. You can see it. There's though we might be divided, we got different doctrines. We got different camps, different churches, different congregations. We are all still waking up to who our God is and what laws and commandments that we should follow. So right now, as we awakening, and the Bible prophesied this, as we awakening, the earth will crumble. Our captivity will crumble. So this is a spiritual intervention. You understand? This is a spirit. This is something spiritual. We cannot defeat our enemies with guns. You can stock up food. You can stock up water. They can destroy us. You understand? We don't own Walmarts. We don't own the hospitals. We don't own nothing. So what we're going off of is strictly faith and keeping the commandments of God. You see? So what got us to this point is the Great Awakening. Now, I just want to touch on something else, because you want to go into Revelations, but the book in the Apocrypha, when you read 2nd Esdras, the 15th chapter, this thing is deep. Let's touch
on that, because really, we don't even, let me tell you something. We really don't even need to go into Revelations. We could just go into the book of Joel, which I've done a live stream on before.
Right.
And it's only a matter of time with all these lights in the sky, these trumpet sounds, y'all are going to be activated soon. In the book
Right.
of Joel, where they touched on that. Matter of fact, we don't even need to stay on the book of Joel. We could go into the book of Psalms if you really want to. If y'all really want to get technical with it, when this book of Psalms been telling y'all what's to come. All right. And then if you want to go into the book of Joel, we could dabble in that. And the book of Joel is heavy because right now, y'all are seeing what's going on with these lights and everything that's happening. There is a reason why they started the Human Genome Project, because they know there are certain individuals that will be activated, that have that bloodline, that have that direct connection, as I say, with the Most High. So when you are activated, it's going to be a wrap. That's why I've been telling y'all, soon y'all ain't gonna be getting live streams like this from me. Y'all gonna be like, yo, what happened to Joel Benjamin? What happened? Well, oh, that Negro done opened up a portal or something. He did something crazy and went in. Y'all gonna be having all types of jokes. But when y'all seen the judgment that come down, that's why I bring my brother on here right now. Once I see he was on, I'm like, oh, come on, brother. It's a while since I haven't been on his channel, or he haven't been on mine. So this is the perfect time because he also have a lot of information on this, and he been teaching it in the streets without fear, amongst the police, amongst the other hate groups that been wanting to literally hurt him where he rests his life. So that's why I definitely bring the brother on, because he been speaking about this. He been talking about this. So go ahead, brother. Let's get into book of Ezra, right?
Yeah, we're gonna go into Ezra, but before that too, just to show people that this thing is gonna get is so deep and it's from the Lord. This is a prophecy also. This is a prophecy, is an order of events. It's two scriptures in the book of Isaiah, chapter 26, verse 20, and the 21st verse. This is how you know, because right now we're in the Passover season.
The book of, say that again, the book of
Isaiah, chapter 26, verse 20 and 21.
Okay.
Right now, we are in the brink of Passover. Passover starts tomorrow night at sundown.
Correct.
So if people don't know, during the time of Passover is when the Lord killed all the Egyptians and freed us. He killed the Egyptians' firstborn children and firstborn cattle and firstborn everything. And he freed and liberated the children of Israel from Egypt. So for those that don't know, America in the Bible is called spiritual Egypt. Okay, this is a spiritual bondage that represents, that's why you got the pyramid on the back of the dollar bill. Okay, so this is right here a warning from the Lord. Check this out. For those that think the quarantine is some joke, the quarantine ain't no joke.
I try to tell him, give him that work, brother. Give him that work.
This ain't no joke. That COVID-19, it ain't no hoax. There's people out here dying left and right. They might be lying about the numbers and might not be giving you the full numbers. They might be more.
Hold on, brother. My audience is very clear on that. I've been doing shows. I already told them the numbers is higher than that. When I told them that they just calling me a prophet now, because every time I tell them this state is going to happen and this state is going to happen right now, boom, the numbers jump. When I tell them the numbers higher than that, they're lying. You're going to find out, boom, the numbers jump, because we've been taking proper data of what's going on. Recently, I know somebody that's close to me, all right, that recently died from COVID-19. A beautiful sister, was cool with her. She have 2 daughters and 2 or 3 grandchildren now. And she young, no health problems. And she recently died from COVID-19. I got the call when my mother got the call, and then she told me, I'm like, wait, well, what? She's dead? Like, really? No health problems at all. And I hate when people say, do you know anybody that died from COVID-19? Do you even know anybody that got COVID-19? I noticed they were saying that for the first 2 weeks. And then all of a sudden, that started changing. So I just had to say that, brother. Go ahead, man.
So this is what the Lord telling us here. This is Isaiah chapter 26, verse 20. He says, come, my people, enter thou into thy chambers and shut thy doors about thee. Hide thyself, as it were, for a little moment until the indignation be overpassed. Okay, so he's telling us, go in our chambers, go in our, the way they telling us, go in our houses, while all of this, it clears up. The Lord got death angels floating right now everywhere. Okay, let me read the 21st verse.
Hold
It
on.
says,
Wait. Before you get on that 21st verse,
mm,
you say that part again. The Lord have what going all around everywhere?
he got death angels swarming America, swarming Europe, and swarming different parts of the whole everywhere.
Planet. The whole planet.
The whole planet, but more in certain places than others.
The most wickedest places, of course.
That's right.
And that's why I told you, because I don't like to mention this cockroach on my channel, but he had the nerve to try to attack me. And that's why I said I will light my candle, say my prayer to St. Michael. I got my St. Michael candle ready, and I'll send the death angel for his ass. And I'm talking about polite. I'm that cockroach. All right. When the stuff happened with my wife, a lot of people was like, damn, all of a sudden he's looking to get arrested now. That ain't happen. I told y'all what I was going to do. So call me a voodoo priest, Hebrew wizard, or what the hell you want. When you mess with somebody that's spiritual and really into this stuff, you have these entities waiting, and y'all better wake up. Listen to what my brother is reading right now. Continue, brother.
Right. And don't be surprised if a lot of those comedic people get put to death during this COVID-19 death angels passing by, because a lot of them blaspheme the Lord and they want to represent Egypt, and it just so happened to be we're going into Passover. So don't be surprised if a couple of them die by this, because the Lord is still angry with them. Okay, the 21st verse, it says, for behold, the Lord cometh out of his place to punish the inhabitants of the earth for their iniquity. The earth also shall disclose her blood, and shall no more cover her slain. So the Lord is coming to punish right now. This is the Lord's doing. There's nobody else that has answers. You don't know what the hell is going on. This came out of nowhere. And even if it was, because I believe it was patented, I believe it was created, but the Lord made it uncontainable. They try to do something with it. They probably try to just bring it to the Chinaman, or the Chinaman whoever try to bring it. But the Lord said, you know what? I'm going to spread it now.
Brother, I already showed with event 201. I showed it last night or the night before event, which I got a lot of calls on too. Thank y'all all for that. Where they already showed that the coronavirus, since last year in October, they came to the hotel here in New York City. All the billionaires had the big conference where they ran the simulation. Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation, along with the other two organizations that held it together. And they showed how the farmers first got caught up with the COVID-19 in pigs. This was since last year, October, they showed this. Pigs, and the farmers here in America started getting sick with the COVID-19. That's why when China, people started laughing at China when China said, don't blame us for this. This came from America. People didn't understand, but that's because they didn't have knowledge of that conference that was set place where they were to run the simulation. Since in October of 2019 here in New York City, all these billionaires in the room and the top people. I did a show on it recently. Okay, event 201 is in the title of it. So with this being done, when we bring this information to you, when I open my Bible, or I deal with the Apocrypha, or I'm saying my prayers, or I listen to people like my brother here, all right, which he's really considered my elder, okay? Chief Ephraim. When I listen to him, I'm like, yo, I heard Chief Ephraim said something like that before. And then I go and I do real research. You see how much different chapters he already pulled from you? Pulled for you, for y'all to get. So y'all gonna get this work early in the morning. You know, we ain't gonna stay up too long, but I'm just letting my brother give y'all the information with these lights and these sounds, because it's going to intensify even more the plagues, all these viruses and these sounds and lights you're seeing. Do you want to touch any more on the lights, my brother, or the sounds? You got the floor.
Well, that's in the book of Revelations, but I want to get up to that, because I'm gonna tap into that real quick. We're gonna go to Revelations chapter 8, verse 6. It says, and the 7 angels, we're gonna go like two scriptures on this, and then y'all do y'all homework and y'all read the rest of Revelations, the 8th chapter, and just see the comparison. I'm gonna give you the first comparison, but I gotta go to Esdras and give you this filet mignon. You know what I'm saying? That's what's in Esdras. That's that full course meal is in Esdras, and it's more easier for y'all to understand. Revelation ain't for everybody. All right. So Revelations chapter 8, verse 6. And the 7 angels, which had the 7 trumpets, prepared themselves to sound. Now check this out. Chapter 7, verse 7. The first angel sounded, and there followed hail and fire mingled with blood, and they were cast upon the earth, and the third part of trees was burnt up, and all green grass was burnt up. Now let's go back. Let's go back last year and this year. What was burning last year? Besides the California fires, you had the California fires, Africa was on fire, and let's not forget Australia, where over damn near 1 billion animals got killed, got murdered by the fire of the Lord. Where did these fires come from? How can they not contain them? How can they not contain the fires? They just go on and on. California is burning every summer. The Australia thing cannot be explained. The only way it can be explained is through the Bible. The Lord said right there, it said the hail and the fire.
Amazon. Don't forget the Amazon, brother.
Right.
Amazon.
The Amazon. How is all of these things burning? This is part of the fire the Lord is speaking about, because he said, and all green grass was burnt up. A lot of crops is burnt up. That's why a lot of the reason why we eating GMO foods is because there's no real food on the earth. The elites keep that for themselves. They keep the real seeds. They keep the real crops. That's why we get all this. All of this is fake. Probably the grass seeds, even in the South, is probably all fake. You understand? They done created. We live in a matrix now. And they keep all the good products for themselves. So I'm going to read the 8th verse. And the second angel sounded, as it was a great mountain burning with fire, was cast into the sea. And the third part of the sea became blood. You got so many things happening. Look in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is about to be casted into the sea. Earthquake after earthquake. You understand? The tsunami after tsunami. Utah is getting smashed right now. Utah, they talking about LA too. California, a big earthquake is on its way, and they get hit with earthquakes all the time. California is about to be burnt up and in the water. A lot of these places, the Lord is destroying them, and these prophecies is only written within these scriptures. You can't find this in the Quran. You can't find this in the book of the dead. The Bible is the book of the living. That's why you can't find this in the book of the dead. You understand? So now y'all can read the rest of that on your own, but y'all not going to get it. We can come back and do a whole show, and I'll give you the whole Revelation 8 breakdown if you like to do that. But I want to give them something easy to understand.
Hold on. I see what you just did. Ain't no if you like to do that. We doing that, brother. Don't do me like that.
Okay.
If, you know what? Let me just put it out there. Y'all want Chief Ephraim to come back? Press 1. Let me see all them ones. Press 1. Press 1. Type in y'all 1 now. Because I told y'all will get this work. He's pulling it from the Bible for you, left and right. And the man been on point. That's why so much people be like, yo, brother, why you deal so heavy with the Bible and you into what you're into? Because I'm like, open the Bible and you'll see.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? You could try to say the book is full of fairy tales all you want, but when you open it and you see it's there, it's there. It's no getting around it. All right. Look at all them ones popping up. Go ahead, Chief. Go ahead, Chief. Talk
More
your
praise.
talk, man. Let's
All
go.
praise. So now,
Yeah, they want you back. They want you back.
all praises to the Heavenly Father. So now I'm going to go into 2nd Ezra, the 15th chapter. But before then, I'm going to give you another showing you how this thing is so accurate. It's like a custom-made suit. You try it on, you get tailored up. That's what the Bible is. It fits the prophecies of the world. It fits what's happening, and it fits us as a people. Okay, this is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 22. It says, and suddenly shall the sown places appear unsown. So every place that was created, every place now looks like a dead zone. Every place is quarantined. People not out here. The stores over here, I'm in Georgia. I go to Milledgeville. That's where I shop at, in Milledgeville, Georgia. And everything, it looks like just tumbleweed is going by.
Like the Wild Wild West.
Yeah, it looks crazy. So the rest of this scripture, though, watch the end of this scripture. And it says, the full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty.
Woo!
The full storehouses shall suddenly be found empty. You can't find no rice. You can't find no damn beans. And it isn't these Walmarts. You see what I'm saying? A lot of that. Oh, and I'm just gonna give y'all the heads up. Even if you believe in the Lord and you're an Israelite and you keep the commandments, be prepared. Be prepared, because the famine is coming. There's gonna be a famine of the word, and there's gonna be a famine of food.
Yo,
so
y'all better take heed.
Stock up.
Because
Stock up.
y'all Hebrew communities feel that y'all not next. Some of y'all move crazy style. Y'all getting COVID-19. Y'all gonna get it by hell or high water too. Don't think y'all exempt because y'all take up that Bible. I just want to say that, brother. So what you're saying is important. Y'all stock up. I remember when I told people, yo, the coronavirus is already here. Had a lot of people came out, laugh at me. They called me, yo, what are you talking about, brother? I'm like, yo, I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. It's already been here. But you see, they didn't have the information that I had, and they wasn't reading the type of spiritual books that I've been reading,
Right.
like how on what you just touched on. So when you start speaking about this 2 years ahead of time, or a year ahead of time, or sometimes even a week ahead of time, people are going to say you crazy. People have been saying that for you for years, my brother. Now they're not saying that now.
Right. They ain't saying it now, and this is something that when you said that Hebrew Israelites are not exempt, we are not exempt. You see what I'm saying? The Lord said that he's going to start with the house of God first. So
one more time. Who you going to start with first?
With the house of the Lord first.
That's right.
So Israelites will be judged in the truth and out the truth. If you're an Israelite by nationality, that's why a lot of black folks, a lot of Hispanics, a lot of everybody is catching this. You had memes going up with that meme knowledge talking about, oh, if I got melanin, you can't catch the COVID-19 because we got melanin. Nah.
Brother, don't get me started, man. People had to tell me, yo, calm down on my channel, because I'm like, yo, huh? Are you stupid or you stupid? Which one?
Right.
You know how much freaking his quote unquote Hispanics and African Americans or West Indians, all these people that I know that have been catching the COVID-19 and people that's been dying from it. Are y'all serious?
Mm-hmm.
And I seen those memes, and as soon as I seen them, I came on my channel and I started going in because I got tight. I'm like, what are these people talking about? Because you got melanin. You think because you Dominican, Mexican, or Puerto Rican, you ain't getting the virus, and then they're like, why they not showing the people who's getting it? No, there are a lot of the people they're not showing who getting it. They're like, well, Africa, you're not hearing cases of Africa. I know people that's in Africa right now, and they say COVID-19 is running rampant out there. But the reason why America and the rest of the places ain't talking about it is because they don't want to have to take the aid that they have here, which they want to keep from them, to go send over there. That's why. So y'all need to wake up. Do not think that because you have melanin, I don't care if you dark like me, I don't care if you're darker than me, I don't care if you're my brother's complexion, Chief Ephraim, COVID-19 can affect you. Okay, that's why I got my enhanced moss, which have what in it, people? Huh? Y'all forgot? Essential, edible, frankincense, and myrrh. See, Joel Benjamin 528 been building y'all up for this to help y'all and protect y'all. Frankincense and myrrh is known as a biblical herb. Frankincense, all y'all that know about baby Jesus, baby Yahushai, okay? He was given three things: gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Remember, at one point, frankincense and myrrh used to cost more than gold. So then y'all see why I've been pushing gold, frankincense, and myrrh. Haven't y'all caught on yet? How much times y'all want me to say I'm right? And now I'm bringing my brother on here, and he's giving it to you. So y'all gonna deny him or doubt what he's saying as well? Go ahead, brother.
Right. Yeah, man. So like I said, man, ain't nobody exempt from the judgment of the Lord, but let's get something straight. The majority of the people that's dying from COVID-19 is not our people. The majority is not our people. So the Lord is dealing with judgment, and it's mostly towards the nations, but it's coming for us as well. You understand? That's why you have to get right, keep the commandments of the Lord, and keep the faith. Because it says, and I'm gonna start from there. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 4. It says, for all the unfaithfulness shall die in their unfaithfulness. Right? Now we're gonna read down the 5th verse. It says, behold, saith the Lord, I will bring plagues upon the world. What he said, plagues upon the world. Okay, the sword, famine, death, and destruction. Those are the things that's coming. What's a sword? A sword is death. That represents death. You will be thrust through. Okay, destruction is coming from every which way. You going, y'all don't. I was just talking to my wife's brother. My wife's brother live in Texas. He said because there's no cars, there's less people on the streets.
Pollution is less.
The animals are coming out.
That's right. Deers, they showing it all over. Yeah,
right.
You're right.
The coyotes is crazy. The coyotes are coming out. You're gonna have bears coming out. You're gonna have all types of stuff coming out now.
The beasts of the fields.
That's right. And a lot of people will be food for the beasts of the field. You understand? So the Lord got all these things happening now. You understand? It's gonna come from the animals, from the birds. You're gonna have. It tells you that the beasts shall change their position on the earth. They shall change where they're at. So all these things is coming to pass now. Okay. So it says now, for the wickedness have exceedingly polluted the whole earth, and the hurtful works, and their hurtful works are fulfilled. So what hurtful works? The hurtful works of the wicked. This earth is polluted. It can't go on this much. It can't go on longer with the people that's in power. And if y'all know anything about the rulership, before every kingdom fell, before every power of kingdom that was ruling, the Lord sent his prophets and his servants to prophesy the downfall of that kingdom. Every kingdom had its rise and every kingdom had its fall. From Egypt, it went up and came down. You had the Babylonian Empire, it went up and came down. The Persian Empire and the Medes, it went up and came down. The Greek Empire, it went up and came down. The Roman Empire, it came up and is on its way down now, because we are still in the midst of the Roman power. This is what America is. America is an extension of Rome.
Hold on.
So,
hold that thought. So you see, Tracy Natural said alligator was seen in Myrtle Beach Mall. That's to show you the beast of the fields are getting bolder. Not only that, I said with this going on, with all these trumpet sounds, with all these lights that's showing, with these viruses that's happening, people dying. Notice how the Catholic Church, not just the Catholic Church, let me be more specific, the Jesuit order and the Pope of Rome, all right? Remember, they have their own state. The Vatican has its own state. You're not hearing a peep out of them about this. They're not even saying, well, just stand strong in God. They're very quiet. Because I noticed they got quiet. This is when I really noticed they got quiet. You see, once those chariots of fire, the sightings started to increase, I noticed they started being less vocal. What say you, brother?
Yeah, is everything is less vocal. Nobody's speaking out right now. Where's the Christian church? Where's Creflo O'Dollar? Where's T.D. Jakes?
Yeah.
Where's Joel Osteen? Where's was it Bishop McCockland or Copeland, whatever the hell his name is? Where's the damn poop at? Somebody said the poop had the damn COVID-19. I don't know how true that is. You know what I'm saying? He probably got AIDS from molesting all them damn children, and they're gonna say he got COVID-19. So we don't know, but nobody can speak out because they know that judgment is coming. So all they can tell you is wear a mask, wear a glove. And I don't know if you've seen
that's made in China, by the way.
Right. And I don't know if you've seen that video. They got a video of, I think it was made in India, and the Indians was making them, and they had all the masks on the floor and everything.
No, it was China, but keep talking. I'm gonna pull it up because it's on Joel Benjamin Facebook page.
Okay.
Joel Benjamin 528. Keep talking. You got the floor.
So that's what's happening. Nobody got the answers. And if they do got the answers, then they got to go back to the Bible, which they totally go against. Because they give you gay marriages, but then they can't say in God we trust, or this is the Lord's doing. Because if you're marrying in the name of God and going against them and doing abominations, okay, you're doing all of those different marriages, that's anti-God. So now how can you go back to the book of God to give them the answers? It's contradictory. It's hypocritical. You understand this? I mean, America is the biggest place of hypocrites, but it is what it is. I just want to go into the rest of this. If you want to pull that up, we could pull it up.
I got it because since you mentioned it, let me show them it. Hold on. I made it bigger for them to see. So this is on Joel Benjamin, 5 to 8 people.
And before you play that, let them know the mask cannot save you. Your gloves cannot save you from the wrath of God.
I've been told them. My 528 family, have I not told y'all that? people. I've been saying that video after video. Hell, they calling me a fearmonger. They're like, you fearmongering, okay. But I've been right all the time. I've been fearmongering. I've been right, though, and everything I've been saying, I've been right. So let me play this video for them so they could see. Because y'all gonna get, y'all, you see, y'all end up getting this work tonight. Y'all end up, I know y'all wasn't prepared for it, but y'all got it. Okay, check this out, people. Check out these masks, that how they have it. Because I showed it before, but I'm gonna show it again. Me and my brother Kansu was talking about it. Check this out.
Yeah, that's the one.
You see that, people? And you see they had the date of the worker. He's there at his table. He banging those masks out. Do you see how dirty their feet were? So you know that floor is dirty. Those are the same masks that the job gave me. Notice I called them a panty liner with a string. They might as well. I could do a better job with some rubber bands and a maxi pad. At least give me a damn maxi pad to put on my damn face. You give me a panty liner. That ain't stopping nothing. And look, it's already dirty. That's why I told y'all get the germ buster. And I don't care if it's N95 or those type of masks. And you spray the inside of the mask and outside of the mask before you put it on. See, my brother got to come on here and tell y'all. Come on now. Come on. Go ahead, brother. Oh, real quick before you continue, somebody asked me, how do I think Trump is taking on or dealing with the quarantine? And I'm like, first of all, Trump is just fine with it. See, Trump come around, more trumpets get blown. More things are happening. And I'm going to tell y'all, y'all should be glad that Hillary ain't in there. Because y'all would have been vaccinated or probably thrown in a damn concentration camp. Your children would have got taken away. All right. You might, I don't know, brother, what's your thoughts on it? But if Hillary was in there, best believe your children would have been taken away. And that's why she didn't like Trump, because Trump was exposing her left and right, like, yo, she's dealing in these pedophile rings. Like, y'all do not want this. Y'all could call me a devil all y'all want, but y'all do not want this devil in there, because your children are in trouble. So Trump is all right now with that quarantine. He's handling it good. Anything you want to say on that, brother? And you got the floor after that.
I mean, Trump is a fool, man. You know, he's hilarious. He's entertaining to watch, and it's just entertaining to watch, especially when I think he might be the dumbest. It's like a running tie between him and George Bush Jr.
But this is the thing, brother. You see right there, I always say George Bush and Trump, especially Trump, they're not stupid. They give off that impression.
Right.
Remember, when you see Trump is known as the fool card. You heard the story of the fool that ended up ruling the kingdom, because he was around doing all the wickedness, setting stuff up, and people was like, who's doing this? And by the time they figured out, it was too late, because nobody thought the fool would be the one to be able to pull it all off.
Right,
It
right.
reminds me of a movie I seen with, I believe it's Robert De Niro, and I forgot the guy name, but he was basically playing a mentally ill person, and he'll go into the job. He was the cleaner. He's like, all right, yes. And he'll walk with his flash, and he'll play like he's dumb. But he was the one that's been robbing all the banks and the pictures
Right,
and everything else.
right.
You understand?
And just because you said that, now I'm gonna put on my tinfoil hat real quick and
Hold
give
on.
y'all.
Salute to my man Kansu Sheshmer Moon. Kansu, I'll send you the link if you want to come in, my brother. Go ahead, my brother.
Shalom, Council, Shalom. So I'm gonna put my tinfoil hat on real quick because you said that about Trump.
Mm-hmm.
This is something people don't talk about. The COVID-19 is hitting a lot of elderly and a lot of sickly people, right? Now, what do the elderly and sickly people collect on a monthly basis?
The checks.
SSI checks.
Mm-hmm.
See, so now a lot of those SSI checks, if you kill all of them off, you save America some money in that budget.
Mm.
You see, so I just, that's my tinfoil thought. You know what I'm saying? I'm not putting my life on it, but it's just a coincidence. You know what I'm saying? It looks like a funny coincidence. You know?
Yeah, and they constantly saying that, like you said, I sent the link, Kansu, I sent the link. They're saying that it mostly affect the elderly, and at one point they were saying babies are not getting it, and I was like, y'all really believe that? Then come to find out the babies getting it. Then I hear people saying, you notice no animals are getting it, and I'm like, yo, where y'all getting this information from? Animals are getting it. And then come to find out, now they're showing on the news that dogs are getting. See, but people didn't know.
You didn't see the tiger
that was getting it was the pigs. Wait, go ahead. What about the tiger? What happened with
the
tiger?
They said a tiger in the Bronx got it.
Well,
look it up right now.
Yo,
look it up right now. What was it? A tiger, babe? It's a tiger in the Bronx. Look it up right now. A tiger got COVID-19.
Wow.
You can't make this stuff up. How the hell a tiger got COVID-19?
In the Bronx.
In the Bronx.
Bronx Zoo, I take it.
Well, the Bronx is really dirty any damn way, so I can only imagine what else got COVID-19 in the Bronx.
Yo, you want to make my audience from the Bronx start tripping, bro. Why you said that? They hate when I say it. Why you had to come on and say it?
Man.
Yo, it is. It really is. I'm gonna show this. So people, this is not just me saying it or my brother saying it. This is BBC World News.
Yeah.
So if me and my brother is lying, we're lying after the BBC World News. Here it is. Plain as day. So y'all can't say we lying. Okay? Right there. So this is a good show tonight. We making sure we give y'all this work. Let me go to the article. I'm gonna make it just a little bit bigger so y'all can see. All right, there we go. BBC. See, BBC News, US and Canada. Coronavirus tiger. Let me highlight it. At Bronx Zoo test positive for COVID-19. How is that possible, people? There go the tiger right there. Okay. So my brother is not lying. Okay. Right there, plain as day, the tiger have freaking COVID-19. BBC News. Okay, so let's read this. A 4-year-old female what's that? Malayan tiger at the Bronx Zoo has tested positive for coronavirus. The tiger named Nadia is believed to be the first known case of an animal infected with COVID-19 in the US. Now we know that's a lie because we know that since in 2019 the pigs was having it. The farmers that was farming the pigs also caught it because they caught it from their pigs. And we also know cases of dogs that end up catching the coronavirus in America. And most likely it's because of y'all nasty people contaminating the damn dog. The dog coming all up in your face and licking you, and y'all infecting the dog, not the other way around. Hell, I'm going to put myself out on a limb and say it was the people that infected the pigs that had the coronavirus, not the pigs infecting them. But I digress. What's up? I see my man Consul Sheshmu and Moon on here.
Shalom, shalom.
Man? Shalom, what it is, brothers.
All right. I'm gonna finish this article. Here we go. The Bronx Zoo in New York City says the test results was confirmed by National Veterinary Services Laboratory in Iowa. Nadia, along with 6 other big cats, is thought to have been infected by an asthmatic zookeeper. Look, it's right here. This ain't me saying it. This is BBC. The zookeeper gave it to the animals. What did I just say? And I didn't even read that part. The zookeeper. So, not for nothing, I know this ain't helping my case with New York, but now people really ain't gonna want to come to New York. They like, damn, y'all giving it to the animals. That's why when I showed on my live stream, not my live stream, I'm sorry, on my Instagram with the dog that had the mask on, they making the mask for the animals because this is very much real, people. So let me continue on with the zookeeper. Gosh damn. Let me continue on. Let me read, and I'm gonna let y'all have y'all say on this. The cat started showing symptoms, including a dry cough last month after exposure to the employee who has not been identified. This is the first time that any of us know of anywhere in the world that a person infected the animal and the animal got sick. Paul Cole, the chief veterinarian at the zoo, told Reuters news agency on Sunday. There have been isolated incidents of pets testing positive for the coronavirus elsewhere in the world, but experts have stressed there is no evidence they can become sick or spread the disease, which we also know that's a lie. Okay, people? Mr. Call, or I should just say his name, Colley, said he intends to share the finding with the zoos and institutions researching the transmission of COVID-19. We have tested, hold on, because I want to highlight it as I read it. We have tested the cat Nadia out of an abundance of caution and will ensure any knowledge we gain about COVID-19 will contribute to the world's continuing understanding of this novel coronavirus. The zoo said in a statement. Nadia, her sister Azul, as well as 2 Amur tigers and 3 African lions who showed symptoms, are all expected to make full recovery, the zoo said. The big cats did have some decrease in appetite, but are otherwise doing well under veterinary care and are bright, alert, and interactive with their keepers. It said. The zoo said it is not known that the virus will develop in animals like tigers and lions, since various species can react differently to the new infection. But all the animals will be closely monitored. That's the dirty ass Bronx, people. All right. Infected the damn cat. See, this is so long. None of the zoo's other big cats, 4 other tigers, snow leopards, cheetahs, and I'm not even gonna read the rest of this. All y'all need to know is the damn zookeeper gave it to the cats, the nasty ass COVID-19 infected zookeepers. And they're turning around now and say, well, they're making a full recovery. How do you know? They're not over the COVID-19 yet. You said they have dry cough, loss of appetite, the same thing that's happening in humans. So how do we come to this determination that, oh, they're going to be all right, they're going to be fine? You see, they're playing games with this. Go ahead, guys. Y'all got the floor.
Yeah, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, okay. So that's just to show you, man, just the whole America got to get thrown away, man. You know what I'm saying? Everything, just throw America away. Cause I just put up a video on my channel. I released it today. It was like around 7:30 or 7:45. And there was a brother going in on it, and it's documented. It said, I forgot what part of the sea has chlamydia. The sea has chlamydia. This is real stuff, man. Like this whole earth is finished. It has to be a change of rulership. The rulership has to change. They pollute the water. They pollute the air. They pollute the foods. They give you GMOs. They crossbreed animals. They giving diseases to the damn ligers. You know what I'm saying? Everything is backwards. The men want to be a different gender. They don't want a gender. Everything is backwards under this rulership. That's why this rulership has to come down. So when you continue to read this in the book of Esdras, these are the things that's happening. But understand, if this is spiritual Egypt, what people don't know, since America is spiritual Egypt, the Lord is bringing back the same plagues that he brought to Egypt, but he's bringing them back double time. He's bringing them back double, because he said, render unto her double. You gotta fill that cup double. You see? So America is getting it worse now, worse than Egypt ever got. Okay? So I'm just gonna continue to read if I can, unless counsel want to drop something.
No, go ahead, brother. Go ahead. I'll wait.
Okay, King. We in 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 7. Therefore saith the Lord, I will hold my tongue no more as touching their wickedness, which they profanely commit, neither will I suffer them in those things in which they wickedly exercise themselves. Behold, the innocent and the righteous blood crieth unto me, and the souls of the just complain continually. So the souls of complaining continually is the Israelites that's waking up. Is those brothers on the streets that have been telling you to change your ways. We've been out there for years and years and years. I got a short clip. If you can look it up, Joel, is Pre-Zabak. It's like a minute and something long. It's on my channel. It says Pre-Zabak prophesy of the sports world shutdown, and that was 3 years ago, and it's labeled it.
Send me the clip. Just send me the clip.
I can't. I'm on my phone. I'm not on my laptop.
Okay. Where do you want me to go to?
Just to my channel, Chief Ephraim Amafagai, and it's like maybe 5-6 videos down. It says Priest Bach. You see him teaching in Times Square. It looked like an old video.
I remember that too. Go ahead, Kansu.
Go ahead.
Yeah, what we're seeing is nature responding to the constant disrespect of the planet. We're dealing with a whole lot of selfishness, the ability to determine that, oh, we're at the top of the food chain. Oh, I don't have to respect nature. I don't have to respect my fellow man. I can dwell on hate, deceitfulness, things of this nature. Even though we deal in energies and power from the Most High, the earth has an intelligence as well. And we are not in proper accordance with that. And so not only is this a tragedy, it's a reset. It's a wake-up call.
Mm-hmm.
It's a call to being justful and righteous with humanity. This is getting right with humanity. Because this is touching rich, poor, black, white, fat, thin. It don't matter. It's touching everything. And now the animals are being made to suffer with this. So we really got to take time to focus on the human experience and how we relate to one another. Because not only is it a governmental population control, it's a dimensional shift of the earth and the planet in correlation to the creator. It's a shift because it's time. It's time for a purge. And those of us who are not connected, and if you're not connected with higher spirit, you're going to have problems. And that's just what it is. It's been spoken of for years. And that's not only the tip, that's just the tip of the iceberg. This ain't gonna be a quick flash in the pan. This is gonna go over for years. We haven't even dealt with the financial hit that we're about to take. So it's happening on another level, man.
That's facts. That's facts. All right, I'm gonna show this real quick. Let me share my screen. First off, I want to show that we have the event, and Kansu, put it in the chat once again, please. The Coronavirus Chronicles. There's so much to get into. People ask, they want the live stream. They're like, oh, I need the personal consultation. I know you holding back, Brother Joel. Well, I ain't holding back no more. I've been giving it to y'all. And just what me and Kansu did, what night it was, plus what we're doing tonight. You see, we're already over the 2-hour mark. All right. Check out the pay-per-view live stream that's coming up April 11th, 2020 at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay. The Coronavirus Chronicles, the beginning of the end. Also, y'all need to check out the Get Y'all Gold. Get Y'all Gold. If y'all want the gold, the small bars, all right, you're going to check out ARC. All right, Brother Kansu, have it set up legit. We're not them scammers out there. There it go right there. Put the link for that as well, Brother Kansu. Okay, so Get Y'all Gold. Also, if you want to get the gold as jewelry, because once you have the set of gold as jewelry, you damn, where did brother go? He just got cut off. If y'all want the gold as jewelry, he's gonna come back on. I hope his phone didn't die. And if you want the gold as jewelry, y'all could check it out. Okay. Boom, there he goes. All right. So if you want the gold as jewelry, all right, you're gonna contact me and Brother Divine, because when you have the gold as jewelry, they're not allowed to charge you, or you won't be charged with a crime. See, but when you have it grammed out, like when you get it from Kansu, that's good. But when you have it as jewelry, you could have as much as you want, and you could always break off pieces of your jewelry, do whatever, blah, 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 blah. So you call 929-374-3828. Now, also, you could get the sea moss, the enhanced moss, the germ buster spray, and you could get the melanin DNA enhancement tea. With all that being said, I'm about to go to my brother's channel. Okay, this is my brother channel right here. So I want y'all to go and definitely support the channel. Check it out. There we go. Chief Ephraim. Yeah, I know my ancient Hebrew be a bit messed up. Amath Bagah. Did I say it right? Amath Bagah?
Amath Pagai.
Amath Bagai. There you go.
That
So
means the truth hurts.
there you go. I like that one. So this is my brother channel. Is it showing up properly on there, people?
Yeah, yeah, no doubt.
All right, this is the channel. So basically, if y'all want to see the video he's talking about, y'all gonna go down right here. It's gonna say HOI Priest the Box speaks prophetic on the sport. What's that? The sports world shutdown in 2017. Let's play that.
Serious note, you know, we just
Y'all ain't gonna mess up my AdSense, right? I ain't gonna get flagged for playing y'all video, right, brother?
Oh man.
Oh, he fell off again. Oh, let me put him back on.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna get flagged for playing your video, right, brother? I'm good.
Nah. Right there, just to show people this for years, man. We body that this was going to happen for years, and it's dated when that was
2017. This was in 2017,
right
when he said it. I remember when he said this. Let me play this.
serious note, you know, we just having fun with it, y'all. But seriously, the Lord is gonna bring us back. Black, Hispanic, Native American men, y'all better get ready, man. Y'all gonna be in this race for too. Right? The hell with the NFL and Colin Kaepernick. Right. Soon the NFL is gonna be finished. There will be no NFL. There will be no NBA. There will be no baseball. All your little entertainment is gonna be gone. Your ass gonna go to war. All that frivolous stuff, all the $200 phone and the $250 Nike phone pockets, and your damn $100 jersey, your $50 fitted cap, it's all going out the window. It's gonna be time to get busy. That's right. That's what time we coming into. The hell with all this entertainment, because all you're doing is giving a damn white man $1 billion a year. Or more than that. Right God, brother. And when these things begin to come to pass, then look up and lift up your head for your redemption toward God. We see this racial tension and tension going up with Trump and North Korea and the nuclear missiles. You know that the Israelites' deliverance is near.
There you have it, people. Go ahead, brother. Talk on it.
So that was the end of that scripture real quick. You know, it says, and it says the righteous blood crieth unto me, the souls of the just continually. So we are complaining our Father, we tired, come swear it, come take us home. We want to go home. We don't want to be here no more. To be in this society that we in, no more life within the next 20 years will be possessed by this gay agenda. You understand? And I'm trying to keep it the YouTube that's sleeping it clean. Mm-hmm. You know, the gay agenda is it will everybody will be gay. Our kids, we will have no more the kids. If you're not, even if you're on, it's hard to keep. You got brothers because my kids don't, my older kids, they got something against me. They don't want to deal with the Bible. They think I'm too strict and stuff like that. So I be watching them on their Instagram and their Facebook. And I recently, like I seen my youngest son, he got a girlfriend. And I was so hyped because I'm like, yo, thank the Most High that he did not come out his ways that was very feminine. You don't got manly men today. So when I seen him that he had a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? This is the stuff that we got a day basis. And it's troublesome. Like before, you got to worry about are your son gonna get jumped in the hood? You're gonna get robbed. You're gonna get into fights. Now you got to worry if
Get
he won't never
arrested.
bring you. Right. Now you got to worry about if he will never bring you grandchildren. You see? So that thing is deep when you think about it. So this is just to show you we've been crying out and the Lord is hearing us now. This is the 9th verse. It says, and therefore saith the Lord, I will surely and receive unto me all the from among them. Behold, my people is led as a flock to the slaughter. Not suffer them now to dwell in the land of Egypt. Now, if anybody know Esdras, Egypt passed. He's in a different captivity. Esdras was in a different captivity. You see, so it's not talking about the physical Egypt in Africa. This is talking about this is talking about this Egypt, modern day Egypt, the spiritual Egypt. Okay. So he says, 2nd Esdras chapter 15, it says, but I will bring them with a mighty stretched out arm and smite Egypt with plagues as before, and I will destroy her. So he's saying he will do, he did before, he will smite them with plagues. Man, it's happening on a high level. And in the book of Jeremiah, he also says, because when you read the Bible, he's the Lord is one that he took us out of Egypt. He's always like, yo, I took you out of the land of Egypt. The Bible says in the book of Jeremiah that he said, I will no longer be called took you out of Egypt, but I will be called the God that took my people out of the land of the north. So that land of the north is North America. The bulk of our captivity is in North, South, and Central America. That's where the majority serve their captivity. That's why you see in the majority of these charities. That's why you're hearing all these things that you kept talking about. All of that is happening now. All these plagues is hitting America. You never seen white people so scared in their life walking around us. They got the dog and the cats with the mask. They forgot to put the mask on the tiger. The tiger got jacked up. But this is the things that you never seen. Imagine our forefathers and our ancestors that was in the slave fields, in the sugar cane fields, and they seen the master and they seen his family scared of viruses like this, walking around scared. Imagine the joy that they will have. Like, oh, scared. I never seen master like this. I never seen them like this. It's a reviving feeling because deep down in our hearts and in our souls and our minds, we know that God got us. God is doing to liberate us. And it's not the power of your gun. It's not the power of none of these things. Army, you can have 1,000 soldiers. You cannot defeat the white. You got to defeat them with your God. You understand?
Now
and you could still don't be stupid and collect some canned goods. Put some canned goods, put some water away. Put your essentials away. Herbs. You're gonna need it.
Let me say
if you can buy a distiller. You need a water distiller.
No.
Always turn.
Hold on, because the water distiller. With the water distiller, when you start drinking the distilled water, which is good to have just in case as a backup. But I tell people, get the machine, get that alkaline ionized water machine. I sell the machine. I've been telling people this for years. When you have the machine, you can alkalize the water because at least you have some waters with minerals in it. Because only at the distiller is going to go so long because it pulls minerals from your bones after so long with drinking distilled water.
So how much is your machine?
Oh, no, we don't say prices.
So how much is your machine?
We don't say prices online. They call me and we deal with it to the side because YouTube have a me and Kansu done break this down. Once you start saying prices on YouTube, they start doing the shadow banning thing. All of them do it. So, but we're gonna get to that. I just had to say that part. The next part that I wanted to touch on. Hold up. The next part I wanted to touch on real quick. Somebody said gold won't matter soon either. After a long while, y'all gonna need gold soon enough. Y'all are gonna need gold, like my brother just said. Don't be stupid, or as we like to say in the West Indies, don't be powerful stupid. You get what I'm saying? Don't think that you ain't going to need gold. You ain't going to need certain food stocked up. Don't think, oh, you know what? I'm going to be all right. Don't be stupid, especially if you still have a family. Because I've been seeing the comment up there for a while and it's been bothering me. And I'm like, what makes you think that you ain't going to need these things to get yourself right? That bothers me. Some people even would say they don't have to listen to us. They're going to be all right. And they're wrong for that. Go ahead, brother.
Now, let me give them, because there's going to be a time where they're going to get rid of. If they get rid of money, they're going to try to implement the. A lot of people call it the chip. A lot of people call it the mark of the beast. So when they try to implement that mark of the beast, okay, that's where your money's you're gonna have to scan, but you can't receive that chip. That's against the Lord. That's against the scriptures. You're gonna have to be able to trade. So yes, if you do have gold and somebody else has food, you can trade them gold and trade them silver. But still, your faith needs to be in the Lord. You know what I'm saying? Because you in the world, you ain't got no faith. The Most High kill you with the coronavirus. You sitting in your house.
Facts.
You know
and
what I'm saying?
That's why me and Kansu, Brother Divine, and the rest of us, we come on here and we make sure we try to push the spirituality as well. You got anything to say to that, Kansu? Or
yeah, man. Who said that about the gold?
I know Kansu ready to get him. It was Brian. But Brian is good. Brian been good, but
Brian, no, I know
I
see him in the chat. Yeah, he's a good guy.
I got it up. I pulled it up there.
Let me say this, everybody. Spirituality is one thing. It's all things, right? But we don't really fathom not being able to get a drink of water. Like, it's easy to grab your water bottle. It's going to get to a point you ain't going to be able to do that. It's going to get to a point you ain't going to be allowed to have a book, because a book is going to spark thoughts. Thoughts going to spark rebellion, and rebellion causes war, and they can't afford war no more. Gold has been around 5,000 years. 5,000. Money is fiat. All money is fiat. That means that it's owned by a government or a bureau or agency. It is designed to dissolve over a period of time. Every fiat currency in the history of money is always dissolved. It's designed because that's the economy of the world. So there's a thing called debt. And debt is leverage to the common people, what is called the republic. And the only way to leverage debt is with collateral and credit. And that was been doing, collateral and credit has been around since ancient times. It's not modern terms. And in order to do that, we call it, or the educated folks call it, a commodity. What a commodity is what the earth produces. Something that is valuable because it cannot be reproduced or copied. You can't copy gold. You can't copy silver. You can't copy platinum. You can't copy brass. Even in biblical terms, these chariots were of value because they were laden with brass and metals. It is extremely important because it's a byproduct of the planet. Now, the US dollar is compressed wood. That's something totally different, because now we're dealing in a different form of energy. Those who practice Wicca know exactly what I'm talking about. So money has a different property. And it's adverse to a lot of us because we don't understand the origin of how money is brought about and what it's used for. In order to offset that, you need a commodity. You need collateral. And gold is collateral. Gold ain't ever going nowhere because the earth going to keep producing it whether we use it or not. That's, again, like I said before, like I said, Joel, as human beings, we have become very arrogant, Joel. We really think we can tell the earth what to do. You know, we see this plant over here, we call it a tree. Well, the plant existed before we gave it a name. Or give us the right to name something. Like Joel, if I say, hey, what's up, Joe? You tell me, I say, hey, what's your name? And you say Joel, right? And I say, no, your name is Billy. You say, no, brother. My name is Joel. And I say, I don't care what you tell me. Your name is Billy. And you're going to be Billy every time I see you. You're going to feel disrespected. I told you my name was. Well, that's how the animals and the objects of the earth feel because we put these names and title on them because we living in the matrix. This ain't real. You're not your body. You only got this body for a short amount of time. You think they playing with you? Your body is expendable. Can't you see that? And right now, death toll around the world, it's 200,000 people short of 1 million. We're going to reach 2 million by January.
And we already know it's way higher than that. We already know it's way higher than that.
It's higher than that. Public schools, all public schools are shut down for 2020. High school, middle school, pre-kindergarten, kindergarten, all that is shut down for an entire year. The remainder of the year. We're only 4 months in. And this is what's funny. On the flip side, Joel, unemployment is down at an all-time low. It's at 4.8. The GDP is down to 3.2. Because people are coming together and becoming more and more resourceful. So this is a banishment. This is a cleansing. So you got to change your paradigm around things and around what's valuable. You got to change your attitude.
Facts. All right, people. We're over the 2-hour, 30-minute mark. I want to first give the floor to my brother, Chief Ephraim. Tell them all the channels and the different spots where they could call you, contact you, find you, and support you with what you and your wives and the camp is doing.
Right. Yeah, I didn't get to finish, but like I said, we could do this some other time if you.
Hold on. Wait, no, hold on.
Yeah. Nah, it is getting late. It is getting late.
No, but what else you wanted to touch?
Because I was going to read to the goal, completely right. Is absolutely right. But in this day and age, our liberation, because we looking, I know it may sound crazy, but we're looking to go into those chariots. You know what I'm saying? We're looking for a different liberation, and we feel is going to be something very spiritually divine. It's going to be a divine intervention. And the Lord will save us without gold, without money, without silver, without all of that, and but what y'all doing is absolutely right. If you got a place to put it, I suggest you take it out the banks, because the banks is about to be all jacked up soon. So if you got some place to put it, if you got a nice storage place, but what will do you more justice, learn how to hunt. Move to a state that you're allowed to get your gun license and go get a hunting rifle, so you can always get food. Get a bow and arrow, buy a crossbow. You can always use your ammo again. You understand? These are the things that's essential in life. You need to eat, you need water to survive. So those are the more things you will need in the later future. You ain't gonna be able to go to the supermarkets. They don't care if you got gold. You might be able to trade with a farmer. You could trade with a farmer. If he got some cattle and you got some gold, you could probably buy a cow and some chickens. You know what I'm saying? But you're gonna have to hunt. You're gonna have to learn how to fish. These are the things that is going back to. So to throw that out there, I'm not. If you can afford the gold, buy the gold. Make sure you stock up on some food supplies and get yourself a gun. Get yourself a gun. You know,
You better get yourself
I
a
just
gun.
want to, you know, save you. That's why I said hunting purposes. Get
Hold on,
yourself
brother.
a
Let me
nice
step in.
hunting.
Let me step in. Let me step in.
Mm-hmm.
The people already know I've been telling them none of that stuff. When it really gets down, that gun, that ain't gonna save you. With the stuff that's coming, the gun ain't able to save you now from the coronavirus itself. It could only save you from the
Right.
immediate person that's coming to try to take your food and this and that. That's why we're pushing the importance to get the gold now, because soon they ain't gonna want your money. But if you have that gold, you'll be able to get that crossbow, that gun, or like you said, get the cow or whatever. This is to give you the essentials that you need now, people. When we tell you build up your credit now, it's to get what you need now. And like my brother say, get the hell out. Because hell, soon you got to worry about if you hunt the damn chicken and you shoot the chicken with the crossbow, you're going to have to pull out your coronavirus testing kit to make sure the chicken ain't got the damn coronavirus. And I'm not even trying to be funny in saying that. It's really that real. It's really that real. But go ahead, brother. Give your information. I'm sorry. I don't mean to cut you. Give your info.
Yeah. So, you know, you can find me again to Chief E Instagram Chief _1. That's Chief Ephraim _144 on Instagram. And all on Instagram and YouTube. Send me PayPal, donate. You know, we still we got when hopefully once we're gonna start the new Dirty South down south tour, the Babylon tour, the Dirty South edition. So we're gonna be in the muddiest places in the South, Mississippi, Alabama, all parts of Georgia. What was it? I said Mississippi, New Orleans, Louisiana, Florida, and we gonna because it's almost the Bible in Jeremiah 16:6 that he will send fishers, and then you'll no longer see the fishermen, and then he will send out hunters. So right now, they locking this all down. A lot of brothers can't teach. You got to have 10 people or less. You public outing. So brothers can't street. So how y'all gonna get this now? And once they shut these down, is over. Before it's officially over, you're gonna be all through the South. But
I'm sorry.
When you ready,
I'm seeing the people in the comments saying that your stuff was breaking up. While you was talking, it was breaking up. Could you give out your the ways of contacting you one more time, please?
Okay, sorry, my internet is bad over here, man. You can hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can you hear me? Okay. So once again, Chief Ephraim Amath Pagai on YouTube, Chief Ephraim Amath Pagai on YouTube, and Chief Ephraim on IG. Chief Ephraim _144 on IG. Chief Ephraim _144 on IG. On Instagram, y'all can hit me. I got my PayPal and my Cash App is all on there. And I see somebody said, "What's up with the Silly Dove show?"
Yeah.
Let me show you. I got this I'm gonna turn this around. If y'all can see, I ain't gonna go into it though. You see behind those barn doors, gonna be my study. So once I clear all of that out, I'm getting a storage place in the back. We're gonna start the podcast and see how long that thing lasts. So that's why I'm not those up on my channel, because I don't want them to take my channel down, and I want to use it for the podcast. So Lord willing, Dove Show, and it will be in that room, open, nice microphones and
Most
everything,
High
good
bless.
cameras. Yes, Most High willing. So when you come down here, Joel, on the couch, it's not a casting couch.
You're not gonna Harvey Weinstein me. Let's let the people know that now.
Nah.
Yo, Kansu,
No,
give out
yeah,
your
no Harvey Weinstein.
Give out your info, Kansu.
Yeah, everybody can reach me at alberthiggins19@gmail.com. You can reach me at Kansu19 on Instagram, Kansu Sheshmamoon on YouTube. I want to shout out to my Freeman family that's bringing me out to the UK once this epidemic shuts down. I see a couple of you guys in the chat. I do appreciate you guys. We've been working together for about 2 years now. Really getting a lot of people's finance together, and a lot of people are very grateful. And make sure you tune in for the coronavirus event. The beginning of the end, Coronavirus Chronicles, because a lot of things that we really can't talk about here on YouTube, but on a private server, we could talk about some things. I'm going to be going into things like the deep web and the dark web. I'm going to be showing you that it's only 5% of the internet that's really used by us. That the internet and the World Wide Web is only 30 years old. It's an original military device. So we're going to be talking about that, and I'm going to be showing you why and how it is, and why you're really not private. And the only way to be private is to separate yourself from corporate activity and utilize your corporate entity as protection. So we're going to talk about that during the seminar. I'm not comfortable talking about it on YouTube, so we're going to privatize it. So make sure that when you come and you tune in, have your pen and paper, because it's going to be serious.
Okay, so people, and yeah, I know somebody on here said, "Damn," and you said you wasn't going to be on here long, but once I seen my brother on here, and then my other brother came on, I gotta give them the floor because they got the information. My brother, Chief Ephraim, he definitely been doing the work for a very long time. Okay, giving that information.
Yeah, I heard Chief don't play. I'm surprised he's so laid back, because he normally not. When I watch him on YouTube.
Yeah. My brother Chief Ephraim bring that fire. So
yes,
you see, if in case y'all don't know the spelling on his Instagram, is Chief Ephraim _144
Appreciate
on Instagram. I have it. I'm sorry.
Y'all putting the name up there, but I just wanted to answer Council because he said I'm using. He didn't see. I'm too laid back right now.
I know.
Right, but I just moved out here, and I just came off yesterday. I came off a 40-day sabbatical. I dealt with a 40-day sabbatical. I wasn't on social media. I was on YouTube, but I wasn't on Instagram. I wasn't on Facebook. I was, dealing with praying, fasting, getting my mind right, clearing my mind, working on my patience, working on different things in inner self. And anybody knows about the 40 days, Christ went into the desert for 40 days and 40 nights and fasted. Moses was on Mount Sinai for 40 days. So, there's something special with that 40 and something spiritual with it. So, and it just so happened to be that I quarantined myself before the coronavirus, and then while I'm on my sabbatical, stay inside and all of this, and it's going down. So working on myself, so you're gonna see a little bit more myself dealing with brothers and sisters, and even on the streets, because now it's that I gotta channel my thoughts, so I don't always try to, I got people around me. I can't get everybody. If I'm gun ho, but everybody around me or not, I can't get to the concentration camp. You know what I'm saying? So I gotta be more patient, and I learned that, and I had to deal with it myself.
Yeah, no doubt. And it's funny you mentioned 40. I'll just put a snippet out there, because in dealing with this virus, we're dealing with a birthing cycle, and it's 40 weeks in the birthing cycle. 4 weeks for gestation, another 36 weeks for birthing cycle. So we're going to be dealing with the science of 4. We're going to be dealing and going into the 4 horsemen when we're going into the Chronicles. So it's not a coincidence that you're speaking on that, because the number 4 plays a critical role in what's going on the planet. So, and I'm sure Joel, he's talked about it quite a bit. We've been saying stuff that's happening now for the last 2.5, 3 years. That's literally falling in the exact order we said it was going to fall in. So when you walk in and dealing in spirit, these things come. And we have a different attitude towards this, because we know it's necessary. It's going to happen. And so it's not a fear thing. It's an acceptance thing of what's happening. And you can't, pardon my French, you can't be walking around just sitting on your ass. You got to move with prayer. You got to move in prayer. You got to be in spirit. So
you see, both of y'all nicer and calmer than me, because I tell you straight up, F that, y'all better be afraid. It's coming. Y'all ain't going to be able to run or hide from it. Okay? Call me the fearmonger all y'all want. I accept the title. As long as I've been right, that's all I care about. So let the fear begin. Y'all better be afraid, because y'all been warned time and time again. Ain't got time to be nice to y'all. Are you stupid or are you stupid? Which one? Gang, gang, gang. Joel Benjamin 528 people. Let me see them ones up in the chat. Come
Joel,
on, you've been up here late giving it to you.
Joel,
go ahead.
Joel, I wanted to read, but I just need 2 more scriptures just to show people this thing here. Just to take it home. Okay.
You got
this is 2nd Ezra 15 and 17 and the 18th verse. It says, a man shall desire to go in and shall not be able. That's the 17th verse. A man shall desire to go into a city, not be able. There goes your quarantine. There goes your martial law. You can't travel the way you wanted to travel before. You can't go into the cities you wanted to go to. And in New York, the way you want to move around. It's coming to that point. Okay, 18th verse. For because of their pride shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. That's what, be very afraid. Men shall be afraid. You see? So it's going to happen. And the cities are troubled. This is all biblical prophecy. You can't hide from it. Thus saith the Lord. That's it.
Facts. Gang, gang, gang. I will have my brother back on here. I definitely will have Kansu on here. Look at all these ones. Look at all these ones that's popping up. So we definitely will have Chief Ephraim back again, because my 528 family already know about Chief Ephraim. But if for the ones who are new to the Joel Benjamin 528, my family that's new, y'all know about him now. All right, y'all know about Consul, and you see when these 2 men come together, it sparks. Anybody that I bring on my channel, I'm letting y'all know now. We ain't bringing no assholes, no losers. We damn sure ain't bringing no charlatans. We not doing that. Okay, so now is the time for y'all to be afraid and cower, because yes, this is about to get real. So start listening to the information that we bring to you and give to you. So definitely check out Consul Sheshmu Moon on YouTube. Check out his channel. Definitely check out my brother. How you say it? Because I don't want to jack up your stuff. Chief Ephraim.
Yeah. All you gotta do is put Chief E. All the
No,
videos
I
gonna
know,
pop up. You
but I
gonna
want to say
see
the
the
whole channel name.
channel.
No, because you know it got these charlatans out
Chief
there. I want to say the
Ephraim.
whole channel name.
Right. Chief guy.
There you go. Guy. Make sure y'all see that at the end. I be trying to tell both of them they damn YouTube names is too long, but they don't be listening to me. Consul don't listen to me, and neither Rabbi Murphy. They don't listen to me. So, but check out their channels. Hit the damn like button, y'all. We already had over 200 and something people on here live right now. I know y'all tired. We up late. Y'all got that work. So I know some of y'all going to check the rebroadcast. And we have over 106 people on here live. We got a lot of ones. Y'all enjoyed the show. We gave y'all a lot of knowledge. Broke it down for y'all. Gang, gang, gang. Salute to the international audience. Salute to the domestic audience. Salute to all them beings out and in that rock with us. Peace.
Shalom.